365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves.
Good evening, this is Power 365 Online Radio coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. This is our world news at 4 p.m. My name is Olamide Adeniji. First, the major headlines. Shell signs agreement to build gas pipelines in Oyo. Protesters storm EFCC Abuja office, demand reopening of Matawale's case. Sanwo-Olu appoints Kwamwon's daughter as SSA. Court stops implementation of new electricity tariff. Nigerian lady completes 72-hour nail painting marathon in Playstore. Now the news in full. Shell Nigeria Gas and the Oyo State government have signed an agreement to develop a gas supply and distribution infrastructure that will deliver gas to industrial and commercial users in the state. A statement released on Friday by Shell Nigeria's media relations manager, Abimbola Essien Nelson, disclosed that SNG will build and operate the gas distribution network, which will serve customers across Oyo State for 20 years. According to the statement, the project will start with the construction of gas distribution infrastructure along a 15-kilometer pipeline route, adding that it will grow to deliver up to 60 million standard cubic feet of gas per day across the state. Speaking at the signing ceremony, the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde described the project as a catalyst for the development in the state. Meanwhile, in Abuja, some protesters on Friday stormed the headquarters of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Abuja, asking the commission to reopen the investigations of a former Zamfara State Governor, Bello Matawale. According to Channels TV, the EFCC Director of Public Affairs, Wilson Uwujaren, who received the protest letter on behalf of the chairman, Olaoluko Ede, assured the protesters that the commission will pursue corruption cases to a logical conclusion. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Army has announced the commencement of the recruitment application process of non-tradesmen and women. The Army made the announcement on its official X account on Friday, stating that the application is free and starts from May 3rd to May 4, 2024. A federal high court in Kano has issued an order restraining the National Electricity Regulatory Commission and the Kano Electricity Distribution Company from implementing the new electricity tariff for Band A customers. The suit, marked FHCKN/KN/CS/1 144/2024 was filed by the Super Sac Company Limited and BBY Sachs Limited. Others are Mama Sano Industries Limited, Dala Foods Nigeria Limited, Tofa Textile Limited, and Manufacturers Association of Nigeria Limited. As Nigerians battle fuel scarcity, over 9,000 oil marketers are on the verge of losing their operating licenses. As a result, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria is urging the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to extend its final deadline for licensing renewal to July. And on the entertainment scene, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has appointed Basira Damilola Marshal, daughter of Fuji Metro King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, aka Kwam1, as his senior special assistant on tourism. This was according to a viral video of her father thanking the governor and congratulatory messages cited by her correspondent on her Instagram page Dami Marshal _ on Thursday. A Nigerian nail painter from Plateau State, Lisha Dacho, 19, has wrapped up her attempt to set a new Guinness World Record for the longest nail painting marathon by an individual. At the event, dubbed a nailathon, Dacho was reported to have painted over 4,000 artificial nails in 72 hours. In a Facebook post on her Facebook page on Thursday, she wrote, "Breaking barriers and setting records, honored to have set a new milestone in the world of nail art with the longest marathon painting of artificial nails by an individual. Grateful for the journey and incredible support." This is still Power 365 online radio. Stay tuned while we bring you the world news.
At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram.
You're welcome back. On the world scene, Turkey halts trade with Israel over humanitarian tragedy in Gaza. Turkey has suspended all trade with Israel over its offensive in Gaza, citing the worsening humanitarian tragedy in the Strip. The Turkish Trade Ministry said the measures would be in place until Israel allowed an uninterrupted and sufficient flow of aid into Gaza. Trade between the two countries was worth almost $7 billion last year. Israel's foreign minister accused Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of acting like a dictator. And this ends our world news at 4 p.m. Thank you for joining us. Before we go, these are the headlines once again. Shall Nigeria or your state government protesters storm EFCC Abuja office demanding reopening of Matawale's case. Shell signs agreement to build gas pipelines in Oyo. Sanwo-Olu appoints Kwam1's daughter as SSA. Nigerian Army begins recruitment for non-tradesmen women. And on the world scene, we brought you the news that Turkey halts trade with Israel over humanitarian tragedy in Gaza. Thank you for listening. My name is Onlineradiobox. You can join us on our website www.power365fm.com, and you could also join us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and on other social media handles. Thank you. Do have a good evening.
Energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering